What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're here at Highland Brewery, and this time not a putter review. This one is a putter in the bag. So these are all of the putters from my putter pocket, except that there is two discs that kind of fill about the same slot, and so one of those I tend to throw more frequently than the other, so it's not really going to be a battle. But I think the pink Rhino got straight, so now I've been sticking a more overstable, newer Rhino in, and I just haven't been throwing the Slammer as much. So we're gonna toss these against each other a couple of times, and then we'll also highlight the rest of the discs in the bag. So let's go ahead and start throwing. For hole number one, though, we are going to start with two forehands with the Rhino first. It's a more confident, more comfortable release than I get out of the Slammer. And it's a more confident stability for me. Like, that's great. I like how fast it dumps and fades, but I never really need that from a putter. So do I actually need that disc? Or am I just waiting around for the stabilizer to be throwable again when it gets cooler? Or should I just stick with the Rhino? I think that will have to be more of a deeper dive question for another later video. For now, I bag a Champion Rhino, a stable one, and a bag of Lucid X Chameleon Slammer, Sakibon Slammer. So let's keep tossing. The next disc slightly down in stability is the Envy, and specifically I bag the Proton Soft, or the Prism Proton Soft Envy, from this year's 2025 Champions Cup. This Envy is one of the most overstable Envies I've ever thrown, and it's on the glidier end as well with this Proton Soft dome. It's not perfectly board flat like you might find from some other Envies. This is a nice in-between step between something like my Method or my Buzz, and I can still give it some really good power, but I can also trust it on a little bit of a flex line, whereas the Rhino or Slammer might want to fight out of that a little bit quicker. This one's going to give me a lot of good distance push while still fighting out of it. It's pretty stable. Or I just turn it directly into the ground. It does. I wish it was like normal stiff Proton instead of the Proton Soft. The Proton Soft every once in a while will end up torque flipping a little more than I'm expecting it to. So I wish it was just a tad bit stiffer, but the flights that I get out of that are still phenomenal. And the times that it messes up versus the times that it's perfect, well, it's better more than it's bad. So keep bagging that disc, right? I also bagged from the same Champions Cup release the Proton Soft Range. This is kind of like the Rhino or the Berg SS. This is the less stable, slightly understable version, and I love the Range. It is great for little backhand flip-up shots, so you want to pretty much go really straight, or if you want to hit it pretty hard, you can get some nice turn out of it. I have had a couple of really good throw-ins and throw-in attempts with the Range from about 150 feet away, but I also love it for forehands, and specifically the forehand turnovers, because the Rhinos don't always hold on to it. Even if you put them on anhyzer, they're trying to fight out of it. The range, because it's understable, actually wants to turn. So it's perfect for this. I love the Proton Soft range. I don't bag that orange one because that orange one is specifically for camera because it's the easiest to see. The pink one, I've aced this hole on that line. It's perfect. Next up is my putting putter of choice. This is the Champion Rhino that I've been working on and seasoning, and it is pretty straight. It still has a little bit of stability at the end of its flight. And it's also started out much pinker and much brighter, and it is almost clear at this point, which is why I've almost stopped throwing it. It's going to be easier to find on this fairway, but that's very difficult to find when there's shadows involved. So we're going to throw it here because it's more sunny on this fairway. But just know that this disc is primarily for putts. If it's more of a putt than a throw, it's going to be this Rhino. If it's more of a throw than a putt, it's going to be the range. And I am absolutely loving this disc. For a Rhino, that's pretty straight. And then my most understable of throwing putters is this Crystal Roach. It is puddly, and somehow roaches get their stability from the amount of dome they have, and so when you take away the dome, even if you make it out of crystal plastic, it loses almost all of that stability. So this is an understable, nice little flip up to flat, or if you want to add some more power, you can get some nice little turnovers out of it. On this hole, just going to try to hit it smooth and make it pop up and ride really, really straight. Oh, I pulled it, but it's going to be fine. See that understability you get out of it? Obviously, I needed a little bit less understability and a little bit more stability for this specific fairway, but I'm kind of loving that Roach. I thought I was going to love the Deputy. I thought I was going to love the spin. Kind of thought I was going to love all of these understable putters. But turns out my love of that overstable beat in to be understable disc or stability is just perfect. And it's not beat in, it's just comes out understable. So it's so good. So I think we're going to do one more hole with the overstables because I'm not sold on the Slammer. Still not sold. I guess we'll go last but not least. We'll go one more time. We'll go backhand flex with both of these. I think the issue I'm running into is the Rhino is almost plus molded, so it just comes off your hand really cleanly and easily. Whereas the Slammer, it's like a right angle, or if not a little bit in, so it sometimes sticks. So we'll go flex shot here and see if we can't get a clean release. It's just so beefy. I'm not super confident or comfortable with that rim, but I am with this. Go in the basket or right under. I think it's gonna have to be Rhino, and we might just have to leave this Slammer out of the bag for the time being. Sorry. So that's what I'm working with for at least the rest of this month. Hopefully you guys are enjoying content like this. If so, please make sure to like the video if you want to see new stuff, or if you have suggestions about what you think should be in my putter pocket, not the discs that I have right now. Make sure to comment those down below. Please make sure to subscribe. It helps you guys out with these subscriber-only giveaways. And if you want to be automatically entered into monthly giveaways, check out the memberships as well. Until next time, see you out on the course.